It's been said that sheep production is man's oldest organized industry, and here in Alberta, it dates back to the early 1800s. Although our province is known as cattle country, you'd be surprised to learn that successful sheep ranching predates the beef industry. Let's set our sights north and west of Calgary to an oasis of tranquility called PaSu Farm.
Hi, I'm Sue Croquet de Rosemont, or Sue from PaSu Farm.
My name is Pierre Patrick Croquet de Rosemont, and I'm a sheep farmer.
We met at a party, and me being who I am and always wussing around, I decided to pretend I was French.
There was one obnoxious strippers woman in the kitchen making out that she could speak French.
Very unfortunate for me, Pat is French, and he just blew that cover in about 5 seconds flat.
But she was a delightful person and took her out.
And we started going out, and 4 years later we were married.
After fast-forwarding 40-plus years, we see their love shines brighter than ever. They are the heart and soul of the Pat and Sue of PaSu, a unique working farm overlooking the lush green rolling hills to the Rocky Mountains.
Everybody wants to know, in beef country, why did we go into sheep? Well, the truth be known, and this is really the truth, cows are much bigger than me, and I'm scared of cows, and had a bad experience with one cow that we had on a farm. Pigs, they can be pretty scary too. So sheep seemed like a logistical thing to go to. So I went to Olds College for 3 months and studied about sheep. And yeah, we went into sheep farming not knowing very much about it.
We started off with approximately, when we went into sheep farming seriously, about 300 sheep. I can't tell you how stupid that was, but it was, because I didn't have the experience and I really thought I wanted to become a farmer. And I didn't realize that becoming a farmer wasn't something that you could do overnight or over 2 or 3 years and suddenly go from nowhere and become a farmer. There's a lot to learn about farming. So bit by bit we dwindled down from about 300 to what we have now.
We currently have 50 head of purebred sheep, and our goal is to build up a very good purebred operation in North Country Cheviots. They are very gentle creatures. People think they're stupid, they're not. They gather together, the matriarchs rule, I like that, the matriarchs rule the flock, and they're great creatures, they're very gentle.
They're so quiet, they're so peaceful. And I think the term that we use is bucolic in this respect. This is one of the most bucolic scenes that you can have in Alberta.
It's a world away from the hustle and bustle of daily life, with something unique, a boutique.
In the boutique, you'll see a lot of products that are related to wool and natural fibers. The wool products we started selling, which is sheepskin and wool from our farm, and the wool of our sheep is produced into roving, which is great for saddle blankets, footsies. Our jams and jellies are all made in-house,
with ingredients that include many items from their own garden.
and then we make creams here, and we've done really well on those. So foot creams, hand creams, lotions, and face cream.
Most of the PaSu creams contain lanolin, a natural moisturizer extracted from wool. It's a process that's been around for centuries, much like Pat's authentic tool of the trade.
This is my tool of the trade. It's a shepherd's crook. Usually the reason we'll use this is that we see a sheep running around with a bit of twine caught in its foot. So what you do in this case is you bring the flock and you tighten them up, and you'll turn your back on the sheep and you won't look at the sheep, because if you look at the sheep is very, very self-conscious about the fact that you're looking at it at that moment and it's going to bolt. And sort of work your way in, and when you think you're just about right, turn around and grab it with this. But you know, if you're very kind and gentle with your flock, all you need is a bucket of grain, and the sheep will come in there, you know, and you can't get its head out of there because it wants that grain. You just grab your sheep. That's easier. It works better than this. We decided to open up the farm so tourists could come to the farm.
Today we have a big group of seniors coming out for lunch.
Hello, welcome to PaSu.
We do private functions for people, so if there's a group that wants to come in, they can sit down and talk to us. Maybe a wedding, it might be a corporate event, something like that, and we'll definitely try to tailor it to what the public wants.
Patrick prepares the meals mostly from scratch. He tries to avoid foods with GMOs in it and looks for organic where he can.
Integrity, I think, is the most important thing to food. So we don't buy our portions from food suppliers, and if we can't make it, we don't sell it.
The grill is on from 12 until 2 and includes sausage, fish, steak sandwiches, and lamb ribs. The PaSu menu includes an assortment of homemade pies, soups, and so much more. His eclectic style leans towards French provincial, South African, and Mauritian cuisine. On this particular evening, however, guests are treated to a traditional barbecue that includes a feast of bacon-wrapped salmon.
Well, this is wild sockeye. Yes, I don't like farmed fish.
It's a first-class culinary experience with a scenic backdrop.
You dine in a restaurant and you look out over the countryside and all you see are hills, sky, mountains, and sheep.
While Patrick is keeping his eyes on the grill, Sue enjoys a few precious moments with her daughter and granddaughter.
We have 3 kids, oldest daughter Genevieve, second daughter Simone, and then we have our son Philip. I'm extremely proud of our children. They've done it, all of them in their own way, in their own fields, have done very well. I think Pat and I are very, very blessed. To say it's all our doing, no. I think there's a lot of luck, and I think the farm and the good country values really did help the kids.
Philip is often seen helping with chores around PaSu, and Genevieve demonstrates her artistic eye in the boutique.
We are at a number of shows in Calgary. It depends what we want to do for the year. Basically, we do a lot of the Spruce Meadow shows, and now we've signed up with Kingsland Farmers Market in Calgary. It's a nice little market. It's just south of Chinook, and it's where we feel very comfortable, that we're very deeply committed, and we'll be taking a lot of the products we make at the farm down to the farmers market. So we're just feeling our way. It's a new baby for us, so it's doing pretty well.
PaSu Farm is a combination of restaurant dining, boutique shopping, and a working farm. An experience you won't soon forget.